Okay, y'all. I ain't gonna let the whole video play, but this is Miss Dodash. I think we pretty much all know Miss Dodash. I remember when I first seen her videos. I think she's such a great motivational speaker. I think she does that so well. That's what attracted me to her videos, was that she could really encourage you, to take a chance and do things. Now, let me tell you now, she was out here telling people they need to quit their job, quit their 9 to 5. Now I ain't gonna quit my job, honey. I ain't. I'm not. I knew better, but there was a lot of people that quit their job because she told them to quit their job and go on YouTube and do whatever. But not me. I knew better than that, honey. I knew not to quit my job, baby. Cause I know YouTube don't work like that, and it don't work like that, cause no, it just don't work like that. But anyway, so now she's made thousands. But like I said, Dodash, I think she's a great encourager. I really do. She can motivate you to really focus and start to, get focused on your dreams and stuff. She'll motivate you to do that. She really will. She's made thousands of dollars off YouTube, honey, thousands of dollars. Baby, I've been on YouTube since, was it 2008? I think I started YouTube. And I ain't never made $1,000 on YouTube. Even when I was consistent, I used to be very consistent years ago. And I would get views and stuff. And I think and let me tell y'all something. That video I just made, it was only like 7 minutes about, when I was talking about, TD Jakes' daughter, what's her name? Sarah Jakes. And why are we shocked about her, inviting somebody to sing Boots on the That video has almost got 11,000 views. I was shocked. I couldn't even believe, because I ain't got 11,000 views since Jesus was a baby in the manger. Because back when I first started YouTube, I was consistent. I would get 300, 400, maybe 500 views. And my view count was building up. But I've never had thousands of views. Every once in a while, maybe a video might get 1,000, but it's been a long time because I haven't been consistent with my YouTube channel. And I've never, I think the biggest YouTube check I ever got was $300. And that's because I had forgot that I had got monetized, and I didn't forget I got monetized. What happened was I forgot to give my bank information, so the money was just sitting there, and they was waiting for me to put my bank information in. So that's how I ended up being $300. But like I said, I've never made thousands of dollars on YouTube. Never. It takes me like 5 or 6 months just to clear $100. $100 is your threshing floor. You have to make $100 before they'll send you out a check. And but yeah, that video I talked about Sarah J, it's got over 11,000 views and over 100 some comments. Cause even though I don't get that kind of views, I might get 20 views, 30 views, maybe 50 views, and just maybe 1 or 2 comments on my videos now. And that's because I'm not consistent like I really should be. And baby, when I started seeing all the comments coming through and the views coming through, I really was trying to respond to everybody on that video, but it's very hard to respond to everybody because I haven't had that much views on my channel. But anyway, like I was saying, Dodash, she's made thousands of dollars on YouTube. I don't know how in the world you can make. Because YouTube checks go out every 20th or 21st of the month. So, and she was making like $15,000, $20,000 a month, I think, every month. I can only imagine getting a check for $15,000 or $10,000 every 20th of the month. Every 20th of the month, I would get, if this was me, like she was getting $10,000, $15,000 checks. I don't know how people go broke like that, but I guess when you're not financially literate or don't have, know how to manage money like that, you can go broke, but I don't understand how. because she's made a lot of money on YouTube. But now she's saying she was wrong. Like this video here is titled, I was wrong about YouTube, I quit. I don't think you was wrong about YouTube. You can make money off YouTube. I think it's all in being consistent. Just being consistent, just like you was doing, like DoorDash was doing, you know. But something has happened, and I don't know what the something has happened, but I really stopped watching her because I felt like she stopped being genuine. And that's not trying to be harsh on her, but they just some things that she was saying that I just know. Some people just know, you know what I'm saying? That ain't true. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I really believe that she should have just stuck with her original content, just encouraging people and still maybe doing a little DoorDash. I mean, her when she was doing the DoorDash service, and kept it like that. I think if she would have kept it like that, everything would have been A-okay. But I don't know, honey. Here we are today. She said she need her rent paid. And just a month ago, I think they were showing different people making videos. She paid $1,000 to have her eyebrows permanently put on. $1,000 to have your eyebrows permanently put on, child. But anyway, people do what they want to do because it's their money. But I just don't understand how you get thousands and thousands of dollars every month. And now, you know, she said she need a rent paid. She said she need her child, I need my rent paid. She need her, they get ready to come take a car. Child, I need a car. Mine is, I mean, the things that she's talking about, it's what you do as an adult. You know what I'm saying? When you become an adult, you are responsible for your rent and your mortgage. When you become an adult, you're responsible for your car, whatever your bills are. You become responsible, and you do have to work. I don't understand how people feel like that they don't want to work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm not working on 9 to 5 for whatever pleather, however many of reasons they got for why they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? But we the people that you asking for money, we working. How you think we getting our money? We working. I don't want to work my job. Can I say that again? I don't want to work my job. Let me say it 3 times like Umar Johnson be saying. Lord, that's another one. Between her and Umar Johnson, baby, I don't know what to think. I don't want to get up and go to my job. Nobody does. People get on, you know, you got all kind of things on these jobs, but you still got to go because you got bills to pay. But I don't understand why people feel like other people owe them something because they got a dream. We got a dream. I got a dream. I got things I want to do, but I can't quit my job. But some people quit their jobs, honey. And here we are today. She's saying she need, you know, her rent paid, her car note paid. I understand, honey. We all got these bills, child. We all got these types of bills. You got to get out and work. You got to get out and find a job. Everybody trying to pay bills. You're not the only one. But what I'm saying, I don't understand how you go through so much money. And it ain't been long. I think it's been a year since she's really blowed up on YouTube, you know. And like I said, I don't wish her no harm. I hope she get the things that she need to be done. But you got to come to reality. It's nobody's fault. And I'm not saying she's blaming anybody. But you got to work. You got to do something that's going to bring you in a steady income. Like she got that formula for hair and stuff I think she's trying to do now. You know, it might not do what you want it to do. I got a book, honey. And my book sales don't do like I want them to do. So what I got to do? I got to work. I got to get up and go to work every day. Why? So I can pay my rent, so I can pay my utility bill, so I can put food in my house, gas in my car insurance. You got to be able to, it's called being an adult. But you talking about, and then you want the people to quit their jobs. This why you don't quit your job. This why you can't just up and quit your job unless you got another plan. See, people don't tell you everything that's going on in their life. A lot of people say, honey, I quit my job today. and you should quit yours. But they don't tell you they might get a Social Security check, they might get disability, they spouse might be in the military, they get a check from the military. They are all other kind of incomes people get, and they might can up and quit their job. But if you know you a person like me and my only income is my job, I can't up and quit my job. So you got to be smart about that. Especially if you're a person that don't know how to manage your money. Because I'm going to tell you, if I had thousands of dollars like Miss Dodash has made, I don't think I'll be on here like this. I mean, I don't think I will, but I don't know. Like I said, I've never made or never had that kind of money coming in every month. 20,000, 30,000, 15,000, from YouTube. I've never seen it. Never seen it. But I'm just amazed that now, she's in this situation. If it's true, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if it's true or not. But if it is true, I just hate she in this situation. But what I would tell DoorDash, just go to work, honey. Go back to doing DoorDash. Go back to, you might have to deliver food and sell your product. You might have to get you another side job or whatever. Because it's not people's response. Now, if people want to give, they can. Because nobody can tell nobody what to do with their money. If you want to give to somebody, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, and when people give, just tell them thank you. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Tell them thank you. And just go on about your day and appreciate it. But, we got to work. I think it's very selfish for someone not to try to. Well, don't let me say that because it might be taken the wrong way, because I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to say nothing, the wrong way, but you got to understand that you got to work, honey. And you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong about YouTube. It's just that you got to know how to work it, I guess. You got to be able to work and learn how to do this YouTube thing. I know for a fact that consistency is key. But I know I'm not consistent all the time with my videos, so that's why I only might see $100 every 3, 4, 5 months. Because I'm not that consistent with my YouTube videos. But you, honey, you done made thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube, honey. Thousands of dollars. So I don't understand. But I guess you can go broke now. It's real easy to go broke. But what you have to do, just be honest. Just be genuine. You don't have to put on no acts or nothing. Because just be honest and genuine, and just, you might have to go to work though, Dash, You might have to do more than just sell your product. You might have to do more than just coming on YouTube. You might have to go get a 9 to 5, just like the people you want. If you want them to give you money or you asking for money, people being generous, guess what? They working a 9 to 5. That you say you ain't working, you hate a 9 to 5 because how people use you. Guess what? These people that sending you money, they hate their 9 to 5 too. They get mistreated on their 9 to 5 too. They wish they didn't have to never go back to their 9 to 5, but that's what they got to do in order to make things work. So oh Lord, I just think it's sad, honey. It's sad. Don't get mad with YouTube. Don't get mad with folks. Just get a job. The only thing I know to tell you to do, get a job, honey. Because things take time. Like I said, I got a book, honey. But if I would quit my job and say, you know what? I'm going after my dream totally. I'm going to quit my job and I'm getting ready to be a motivational speaker for women. Because that's what I want to do. And I'm getting ready to rely on my book sales and stuff. That ain't fitting to happen right now. I'll be living in the back of my car, honey, before this end of this month if I did something like that. Things take time. Now, sometimes people do get overnight success. I think you got overnight success too. Your videos just blew up. And sometimes people do get overnight success, honey, and they just take off. But once you get that overnight success, you got to know how to ride with it. You got to know how to develop it. You got to know how to, ask the Lord. I don't even think you believe in God the way you be talking sometimes. So you can't ask God to help you. But You got to just know how to manage your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Things take time. There's a lot of things I want to do, but one thing I can't do is quit my job. Don't quit YouTube. Just maybe start you a job. Be genuine. Be honest. Don't play on people's emotions, people's feelings, and stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that, honey. You won't never get out of the situation you're in. But just be honest and just start over. Go back to doing your DoorDash skirt. Just go back to doing that, honey. And if you're gonna sell your product, sell it. Make sure the people get what they give. They don't get it, refund them the money or whatever. Just be honest. And just learn how to manage your money. Next time you might not need to pay $1,000 to get your eyebrows touched on. You might have to put that $1,000 in a savings account for when things get low, So you got to be wise with things like that. Because if you're a person that ain't never had money, I remember one time I got a large lump sum of money, and I had never had that amount of money before in my life, honey, and it showed. Because it did not last me long. It didn't. Because I never had a large sum of money, and I didn't have know how to manage money well, so it don't last long. When you don't have those things, when you get large sums of money, and you don't have no financial literacy about how to deal with money and how to make money work for you. When you get a large sum, you will become broke overnight. So just learn from mistakes. I've learned from that. And you have to learn from your mistakes and just be honest and just start over. That's what you have to do, honey. I mean, I hate this situation. I really hate it, but I don't know, child. But I would just say get a job, child. Get you a job, start working, and get your money saved, honey. And if the people is coming to get your car, guess what? You might have to take a bus. I've had a car repossessed before. I sure enough have, honey. I had a car repossessed before, where I've had to turn in cars. I just turned in a car 'cause I couldn't pay for it. Things like that happen. Ain't no need to break down, jump off a cliff, talking about everybody against you. People ain't against you. You just got to, get a job and work and do what you're supposed to do. That's all it is. It ain't the end of the world. It's just life. That's all. Pay your rent, honey. We all get behind. I've had to wait till the 15th to pay my rent before. If people let you do it, hey, thank God they'll give you time to pay it. You just got to do what you have to do. But you got to be a responsible adult and go to work. Sometimes you might have to work 2 jobs. You might have to go flip burgers, learn how to put the fries down in the grease. You might have to learn how to cut the chicken leg off in the right place. You might have to do jobs you don't want to do, but it's until you can do better. Until you can do better. But anyway, I just was seeing these videos, about DoorDash and stuff because I didn't know this was the situation. But because, like I said, I had unsubscribed from them because 1 and 1 won't equal up to 2. Some of the stuff she was saying and, some of the things I see. But that's just my opinion. But like I said, I wish her the best. I wish she'd get back to doing what she was doing before she took off, because that was really good. I'm telling you. It was good because I had started back doing videos every day. Once I had listened to her and the motivation she gives, she's excellent at it. Excellent. So I just pray that, DoorDash, you probably won't never see this video, but if you did, I would just tell you, honey, get back to being your genuine DoorDash self. That's all it is. And just do that. Manage your money. Might have to take some money management classes. Manage your money well so you don't never be in this situation again. And don't, just do right. Do right. That's it. That's all. Just do right, honey. And people, it's hard in this economy. People got bills, people rent is outrageous, and rent is going up every month, honey. People can't hardly, do for their children, paying daycare. Everybody is going through it. Everybody. And everybody, like I said, everybody got a dream. Everybody want to do something different other than what they doing on their job. Lord knows I do, but right now, if you're not in a position to do it, you just got to what? Take one day at a time and do the best you can with what you got, honey. Do the best you can with what you got. I was talking to a young lady yesterday. Me and her was talking, and we was talking about landlords and stuff. And you know how you have slum landlords. She was saying how her landlord, the oven that's in the apartment, the oven don't even work. And he keeps sending different people in trying to fix it, and it just don't work. And she not in no position to, move nowhere else and stuff. Then I was telling her about some things I'm going through in my own apartment, some things I go through, what I'm doing, Everybody going through. Everybody is. But one thing me and her do know, we can't quit our job. Sometimes you just have to deal with certain things and ask God to help you until you can do better. That's what it is, and you just got to get a job. Don't quit. Don't give up. Be encouraged and keep going. Do right. That's what I say. If you do right, be genuine, you'll make it. You'll be okay. But you got to get a job. You got to do something to have you some income, because really you can't depend on folk. And like I said, people will give. People have gave to me. And Lord knows I'm thankful for it. I really am, because people ain't got to give you nothing. So especially in this economy. People don't have to give you nothing. They don't have to buy you a biscuit, a piece of bread. They don't have to give you a drink of water, because they trying to do what? Have their own piece of bread. Have their own drink of water that's costing them so much. So when people do stuff out of the kindness of their heart for you, be happy about it. Because ain't nobody responsible for nobody but yourself. And that's it. But like I said, I hope she gets back to doing what she was doing in the beginning. I think just being a genuine YouTuber and just, encouraging people, doing a DoorDash, making her films and stuff. I think that was wonderful what she was doing. I was so happy for her success. I was glad she was getting them $1,000 checks. Yes. So you can do more and have more. I'm excited for anybody that gets a upgrade on life. Yes, get it, honey. Get it. That's what I say. But anyway, I just thought it was sad. But anyway, you got to work somewhere, honey. I don't know where, but you got to do something. All right, y'all. That's what I just wanted to say. Because since I seen this going on about DoorDash, what y'all think? What's y'all opinion about it? I'll talk to y'all later. Toodles. Love you.